And right now, as promised, we do have a phone chat lined up with TEXACALA Jones from Tex and the Horseheads. And I do believe she's on the phone now. And TEXACALA, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Good.
And you are in Austin, Texas. How is Austin, Texas?
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Not everybody would love it. It might be too hot for some people or too cold, but I love it.
You know, whenever I come to Texas, San Antonio is usually the place I go because that's where my friends are at. And I tell you what, the food in that part of the country is just awesome.
Oh, it is. It is really good.
The last time I went, I just decided I wanted to go on a restaurant tour instead of a rock tour. I just want to go to restaurants all over and eat.
Yeah, my boyfriend and me went on the Mika's tour one day. We went to every morning we would go to a different restaurant and get Mika's.
Interesting.
And we did that. Yeah, we did that for about a week, and then we decided which restaurant we liked the best, you know.
Found your favorite?
Yeah, we ended up at where I forgot the name of the place.
Oh well, the food was good.
Yeah, the food was good.
Tex and the Horseheads. What year did Tex and the Horseheads form? Well,
the first Tex and the Horseheads was about 82. And yeah, about 82 is when Jeffrey and I and the Thumb Brothers started Tex and the Horseheads.
And you're referring to Jeffrey Lee Pierce, who was also in the Gun Club, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
And
yeah.
Now, was he your boyfriend, or were you guys linked up then?
Yeah, he was my boyfriend.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of the Gun Club, and I've just recently been exploring a lot of other stuff, too, that I hadn't heard before. So they're kind of intriguing to me.
Yeah, he's got a lot of different stuff, and you know, like when he wasn't in the Gun Club anymore, he was still recording stuff. He's got lots and lots of stuff to listen to.
Wow. How long was he a part of the Tex and the Horseheads crew?
Well, we were doing it for about 2 years, and then he got really, really busy with Gun Club, you know?
Yeah.
And he couldn't do Horseheads anymore, and so he helped me get some new people, and he was real cool about it. He didn't shut me down. He wanted me to go on.
Awesome. And the band kept going because I remember seeing you in all the different, you know, underground fanzines back at the time in the 80s and stuff. You had different, Did you have like different people coming in and out of the band, or did you have a stable lineup?
In the Horseheads, I had lots of different people in the Horseheads.
That's what I thought. I thought so. But only one only one singer.
Yeah, only one singer. But yeah, first it was Jeffrey and the Thumb Brothers and me. And then when Jeffrey got busy, it was John Thumb had to go back to college, so we had to get Smog. And then Jeffrey got busy, so we got Mike. And then but then we still got to keep Rock. Rock stayed with us for a while. And then when Rock left, Wilbur came in. And then they all left, and and Tex and the Horseheads was David Tatchings and Louis Defoy and Larry Mulligan and Billy Kioke and Pat Mack.
So you've gone through some musicians, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then when I came out here, I had the Texas Horseheads.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you were originally based in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
And then you came to Austin and started the Texas Horseheads. What year was that?
Yeah. Well, Texas Horseheads was about 2009 and 10. And then we got shut down, and I got in a different band.
Yeah, that was my question next, was what other bands have you been in besides Tex and the Horseheads?
Oh, well, there was the Texarchist. That was with Dave Catchings and Louie, and sometimes Larry and Pat Mack and Billy. And see, after that, and then I was in Burning Bridges. And that was with Billy and George. And Jay. Oh, and then I was in another incarnation of the Texarces with guys from up north. You know, there's a town called Dublin.
Okay.
It's past Oakland, and I met a bunch of guys at a party there, and we started, you know, Texarces too.
Nice.
And we were together for a while, and then and then I was in the Ringling Sisters with
That's a cool name. I like that name.
Yeah, it was all girl lead singers. There was like about 5 of us, and we did music and poetry and, you know, shenanigans and that kind of thing. We got kicked out of our own show for heckling each other. It was pretty fun.
Awesome. That's funny.
And
now,
then there's probably a lot of bands, and I'm going to sound like some kind of band ho if I keep going on.
Right.
And then there was, what were you going to ask me?
I was going to ask you, with the way that you look and looked back then, did you do modeling besides music? Because you had a very distinctive look. A lot of guys were like just kind of, you know, slobbering over just looking at your photo. You were such a beautiful person. I just wondered if you did like modeling or anything outside of rock and roll.
No, not really. I did some hair shows with people. I mean, I did one too many hair shows. I ended up with just like one hair sticking out of my head.
That's funny.
Everybody's doing hair shows on my head.
Alfalfa.
Yeah. Yeah, one girl said, "Oh, yeah, I'll bleach your hair." And she put this weird blue powder on it and smushed it in. And the next day I had like, I was like a skinhead or something the next day.
Oops. Tex and the skinheads. So what drew you into the punk rock genre? How did you get mixed up with the whole punk rock scene?
Well, I was walking down the street and I heard some music coming out of a place, and I went in there and there were some of my friends, and it was one of the first incarnations of the Circle Jerks, and I was standing there and I wasn't really hip to what was going on, and all of a sudden I was underneath a bunch of people that were jumping around and doing a pit and everything. And it was a little room, but they still made a pit. And, and then it was just around by where I lived. When you'd walk out your door, there it was. And, my friends were there on the boulevard,
Are you friends with Keith Morris then?
Kind of, yeah, we're kind of friends. Yeah, we're pretty good friends.
Yeah, he was on the show a couple times.
Well, he was really Jeffrey's best friend.
Oh, really?
They adored each other,
Well, he was probably one of the most awkward interviews I've ever done in my life, but other than that, I respect his music.
It was awkward?
Yeah, very awkward. Both times that I've interviewed him. Well, I guess one time wasn't, but the last time was extremely strange. And he wouldn't quit talking about like some guy that was like outside or something that had nothing to do with anything. He just went on for like 10 minutes about it. And I thought he was kidding, but he wasn't. And we tried to change the subject. He just got into it more and more. And we finally just had to end it because that's all he was talking about. I think he was just being obnoxious to me. I don't know, man.
Maybe he was doing an art piece.
Who knows? But it was funny because I had people texting me going, "Oh my God, this interview." I'm like, right? What do I do? But I guess, hey, it's Keith. He had a good book too. His book came out. I liked that a lot,
Yeah, I got to read it. There's a bunch of books out by a bunch of people, and I just haven't read anything.
So when is the Tex and the Horseheads book coming out, or your book, your story?
I only got 5 pages for it.
Really?
Yeah. And then sometimes I'll start writing and I go, whoa, I can't say that,
Right.
So I'm going to have to really sit down and see what I can share and not share. And
yeah.
Then you also got to be careful because if you tell everybody everything, then there's nothing left, no mystery. And so
That's true. That's true.
You got to walk a fine line and still be interesting. Yeah.
So what's going on with you guys now? Do you have any like current plans, like any new recordings? Are you going on tour? Anything happening with Tex and the Horseheads?
No, I haven't been in Tex and the Horseheads since 2010, I think.
Oh my Lord! So 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years ago was the last time I did Tex and the Horseheads, and then the band quit. they said no more Tex in the Horseheads. So I came home and got the Texas Horseheads, but public opinion shut us down, and everyone complained, and we had a show, and the friends of my old band complained to the promoter, so we got fired, and everything got real ugly and stuff. So I decided not to, torment everybody and call it the Texas Horseheads anymore. I just shut that chapter.
So are you? So that's weird. I thought you were playing. Are you still doing any kind of music right now, or are you just kind of in between? Or are you done? Or
oh no, I'm playing music. I'm playing music like a big dog.
Okay, I thought so.
I still am playing. Yeah, I'm in a band now. We're called TEXACALA Jones, Pony Island Express.
Oh, cool.
And we have a new album out. It's on Bear Whale Records, and it can be obtained on Bandcamp. You can get the vinyl on Bandcamp, and there's some record stores in Austin where you can get it. And it's on all the stuff, on all the digital stores.
Okay, what's the name of the album again?
It's called Pony Island Express.
Okay, cool. So, hey, if you're a fan of TEXACALA, you need to grab that because you can't get it just anywhere, but the places that she just mentioned, you certainly can, so grab it.
And the people that I play with are insanely cool, like our guitar player, Chelsea Taylor. Her pa was Jesse Guitar Taylor, and she's got the same stuff in her blood. I mean, she just rips on the guitar. It's insane. And then Nathan Calhoun, he's the bass player, and he's also the producer. He, gets all our cards in a row and stuff like that. And then Frank Gary Martin is our drummer. And those two guys, they're also in this band called We Are the Asteroid, and they rip shit. They really do.
We Are the Asteroids. That's cool.
Yeah, you should definitely check them out. They are so good. Do
you have any other favorite bands like any genre period? Do you have favorite bands that are your top faves?
Like for right now, or
just just any era. I just wonder what if you go to listen to music, what would you pick? What few bands would you pick first if you had to sit down and listen to music?
Well, I'm going to go see Fear pretty soon.
Nice.
They're going to play at the Mohawk, and I saw Joy Division, and let's see, I love so much stuff, Then I love all the local bands around here, like Stabby. My friend Bunley is in Stabby, and Gashgasm, my friend RC is in that band, and I can't remember all the bands right now. I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, I know a few people in Austin, but I'm kind of sick today. I can't really, my memory's gone, so I'm trying to pull out names and I can't remember stuff. I'm I know this guy, but I don't remember his name. But yeah.
Oh, but we're going to play with the Flesh Eaters on February 23rd at the Continental.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be real awesome.
Wow, yeah, the Flesh Eaters. Cool.
And then we're going to play on January 5th at the Parlor. It's like a place with pizza and stuff, and a stage. It's got a real nice atmosphere. And then, our next gig is the 21st of December in Houston at Fitzgerald's.
Okay.
And it's their closing show. They've been around for 40 years, and we're going to play their closing show with the Hickoids and the Guillotines.
Oh, I know. I think Jeff from the Hickoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jeff. I should get a hold of Jeff and have him on the show.
Yeah, you should. You really should. He's got a whole bunch of cool bands on his roster.
Nice.
And that's going to be an awesome show.
Do you ever come out to the Pacific Northwest? Because I'm in Ashland, Oregon. Do you ever make it out this way to Portland or Eugene?
Well, I went to Portland actually with the TJ Hookers. I was in a band with Jeff called the TEXACALA Jones of the TJ Hookers.
Oh yeah.
And we did a little tour out to the West Coast. And when we were in Oregon, we played at the Con, which I understand is no longer.
Okay, and that was in Portland?
Yeah, that was in Portland.
Nice. Yeah, I sure would like to catch your new band if you get out this way. That would be great.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to work that out and have that happen within the, next couple months. I would like to do that.
Well, if so, please hit me up on Facebook and keep me posted, and we'll have you back on to help promote it if you ever come out this way. Everything helps,
Oh, also, we're going to be on my friend Stig Stench's compilation on digital warfare. He's going to have a compilation with all kinds of good bands.
Oh, cool. I know Stig.
He's out. He lives out in Washington now.
Yeah, he's Tacoma. I think he's in Tacoma.
Yeah. And he's going to have a really insane compilation. It's going to be really cool.
Well, I'll have to get a hold of Stig and make sure I get a copy of that bad boy when it's out for sure.
And y'all don't forget our label, Bear Whale Records.
That's your label, Bear Whale?
Well, that's Brian Porter's label. He's our guy.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Texacala, it's been so great talking to you. I'm going to probably get to some music. I'm going to play a song by your band from the past called Oh Mother from 1987, I think. And
that song was written by Rock Vodka.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Well, his actual name was David Thumb, but we called him Rock Vodka.
Nice.
He wrote that song.
Well, thanks for taking the time.
One of the best. Huh?
I said thank you for taking the time to be on the show tonight. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, I almost had to cancel because of being ill, but I'm like, I can't do it. I got to talk to her. So here I am.
Sometimes you do your best work, Gil.
That's true. That's true, man. Well, thanks a million. And next time I come through San Antonio, because my band's going to be touring, I'll have to get a hold of you.
Hey, what's your band called?
Divine Dirt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye peeled.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. And again, thanks for being on the show, Texacala. Long live you and all your music, and blessings to you. And we hope to talk to you down the road.
Thank you. Have a nice night, everybody.
Thanks, Texacala. You take care.
Okay.
Okay, bye.